This program features live coverage of an African safari and may include animal kills and carcasses. Viewer discretion is advised.
Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to your sunset safari. The moment you are at andBeyond in Ngala with me, Rowan, and then behind the camera, of course, we've got Owen Dow. We've decided to start the afternoon off here at Clara Dam. Oh, it's so cool. There's a little whirlwind coming across. It just now ended when it entered over the water. There's quite a big, small little tornado coming through. So we've started off at Clara Dam. There are some elephants drinking in the background. Hippos in the foreground, more elephants coming. And there was actually an elephant, a smaller one, lying down a little bit earlier. Of course, a little bit tired. It is a hot day. It's gotten really, really hot now. You can see that youngster moving off to the right after the mom. Now one has gone down, actually, trying to get some mud on itself. She's just cooling down a little bit more. And more elephants coming from the left. So, of course, it is Kiddies Drive, and welcome to all the kids. We would love to hear from you. Comments and questions, please. Anything you have, send it through to kidsquestions@wildearth.tv. A nice little scene. It's always nice to start the afternoon, especially a hot afternoon, off at a watering hole. You can always expect something. An elephant there, playing around. Linda sounds a bit jealous. Linda, I'm also jealous. I would love to go roll around in the mud there. She's saying the elephant's having the best time. And often they do. You know, how wonderful would it be to be, especially in this heat. I mean, it actually got really hot today. And just to be rolling around a little bit in the mud, having a bit of a play there, I'm rather jealous. Although I wouldn't want to swim here with the hippos. I'd be frightened. You can see a few more elephants coming. Actually, quite a large herd moving through from the left to the right. They just keep coming more and more and more. There's another smaller baby passing along. From here, there's one going faster. That one is definitely having a great time. You can see its whole body quite shiny from the mud. Strange. Some of them are just passing by. It's like they're not even drinking. The one there in the back is going further north instead of coming towards the water or towards any of the mud. You can see some of the other ones, they are slurping the mud onto themselves and scooping it over their body or blowing it over their bodies. Especially there's a bit of a breeze that just picked up, so you can imagine having that water or mud on the body with the breeze coming through. It's quite nice. Okay, so while we're going to stick with these elephants for quite a while, see if they actually come into the water at all. But for now, I'm going to send you over to Tswalu Kalahari and Dylan, who just wants to say good afternoon.
Good afternoon from Tswalu Kalahari. Chandra and I just want to say hi to all our fans out there. Excuse the pun, I don't know how to do that. We've got some super exciting stuff this afternoon that we're going to be showing you around a little bit. It's going to be really, really cool. I think stick with us where you can. Obviously, our colleagues down in Leopard and Phinda, that they've got some amazing stuff that they'll be showing as well. But we're going to have some fun stuff this afternoon. And I think I can't reveal any details, but it's going to be quite exciting. The other thing is, we've had a fantastic response in terms of naming the matriarch of the Xhosa group, the big female of the Xhosa group. We've had an awesome response on that. So we'll keep you posted. We're going to divulge it a little bit later, but we're going to keep you in suspense. Stick with us. Patricia, I'm super excited too. It's like I'm like half tempted to actually give it away now, but there's no ways I'm going to, and I will not be tempted to do that. So you're just going to have to keep watching and keep sticking with Genre and myself, and all will be revealed in due time. But we're gonna head on and look for some good stuff down the road. But in the meantime, I think we're going to move down this road and head back to our colleagues in the Lowveld and see what they got for you.
Good afternoon and a very warm welcome to all of you, boys and girls and ladies and gentlemen out there. My name is Steve and I'm joined by Davisito on camera. And well, we are just trying to find for you very quickly a female leopard. Okay, and we found her. Just going to come in here quickly, see if we can get her on camera for you. Her name is Tswalu. Thank you very much. Not yet, but I'll see. Yeah, I've got her. Thanks a lot, eh? Cheers. We'll start here. Thanks very much, guys. Okay, I'm just going to get a little gap for you here. Show you this wonderful, beautiful lady by the name of Tswalu, who is, and I'm going to tell you all this with truth in my heart, this is my favorite leopard. You got her, Darby? There she is, everybody, boys and girls. And this afternoon's game drive is dedicated to 3 individuals. First, Diane Adsit, also known as one of the Zoomies, Diane A. She works on the Djuma Dam Cam. We've also got Pat Fawcett, who's been a viewer for some time. And then Lynn Shepherd is dedicating for her mother, Louise Shepherd. They both watch the show together. So welcome to all of you, I should say all 4 of you. Please, we look forward to your questions and hope you have a wonderful afternoon. It's a great way to start here. Djuma Private Game Reserve, where it's 26 degrees Celsius, 79 degrees Fahrenheit. And Tswalu is in the shade. We drove past just now as we were coming in 4 little baby kudus. They get left behind by their mothers from time to time as the mothers go feeding, because the kudus obviously the kudu babies feed on milk, and mum leaves them on their own, and those are a pretty decent meal for a female leopard. But Tswalu is a big female leopard. She's a very strong, powerful leopard, and she's yawning, which means a couple of things. She's about to get up and start moving, is my personal opinion. Tristan, my colleague, who you shall see shortly, he was out this morning. He found her, and she's pretty much in the same place. And she is gorgeous, isn't she? I think she's about 5 years old now, if I'm not mistaken. In her prime, she had a cub last year, and we were very unfortunate that she didn't have the cub on Djuma. Just across the way here into Simbambili, she ended up having her cub there, but we met her during the entire sort of beginning stages of her sort of territorial staking out, and she had her cub on the other side. But hopefully we'll get to see her. But for now, we are with the mum. But in the meantime, let's send you over to Jared and andBeyond Phinda. I'd like to say good afternoon.
Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to andBeyond Phinda Private Game Reserve. My name's Jared Dupree, and we've got Marcel behind the camera. And today we're going big. As you know, as all of you know, today is my first day for WildEarth. We had a fantastic morning today with lions and a white rhino, and I thought, well, how could I beat this morning? And the only way I could imagine beating this morning was by finding you all a pangolin. Now, I say that very casually. It is not easy to find a pangolin, but we do have a couple of pangolin here on Phinda, and we are starting to go into winter. And what we find in winter, the pangolin who are nocturnal start to get a little bit more active early on in the day, and at the moment we're suspecting that they're moving around at about 4:30. And we know some of the areas where they are because they are territorial.
So for the next hour or so, we're going to be moving through to all the different water holes to see what is headed to those water holes to have a drink, and then also looking for some rhinos. One of the very special things that we're able to film for you all here on Phinda is both white and black rhino. And then closer to about 4:30, we will head into the territory or territories of the known areas that we have pangolin, which is very exciting. But like I said, going big today. So I believe that all of you back home are, the words that Emma used was broken the internet talking about pangolin, which I'm very excited about. And I hope we're able to find. Like I said, it is very difficult to find pangolin, but you will not find one unless you look. And so today, for us to find one, we have to look. But like I said, we're going to go through some of the open areas, see if we can find some rhino for you. A lot of the areas that we're driving through at the moment is scattered with open areas and thickets. So on the reserve, this is a fairly good area to find both white and black rhino. And it happens to also be the area where a couple of the pangolin on Phinda have their territories. So there's a waterhole just up ahead. Last time I was there, there was a big crocodile at that waterhole. It's quite a small waterhole, but there was quite a big boy there. And occasionally we have a few hippos and some wonderful birds along the sides of the water. So Dylan, I absolutely agree with you. I love this too, just as much as you do. And trust me, you guys might be excited to find these pangolin. I am far more excited. There's nothing more rewarding as a guide to head out, to have a plan and find it. So at this waterhole, and there's actually a female leopard whose territory is a slow drive through here. Look at some of the taller trees in the area. See if she isn't lying in there. It is one of our relaxed females on Phinda. There's a particular tree here on the left of the waterhole that we will sometimes see her in. All right, everyone, so we're having a few technical difficulties. We'll be back to you all shortly. Yeah. So if my call drops, are they just going to change over?